Okay, welcome again to my YouTube channel. This is Rob. It's not a response, it's a Rob-sponse. So I wanted to piggyback off of my last video talking about the PIP to give a little bit more context, to lend a little bit more context to how to start that discussion. So again, the idea is that you have women and men who are unhappy. A lot of times women are more unhappy and they vocalize it more than men do. Men are more affable, more willing to just go with the flow, so to speak. Men aren't as vocal about their reasons for being unhappy, whereas women, they are more vocal about why they are unhappy. And to use the example of black female to black male relationships again, because being a black male, that's sort of been my most common experience dating black women. Again, many black women, especially in urban centers like Atlanta, Dallas, Miami, Orlando, Detroit, Chicago, they tend to be in the corporate world. Many of these women are managers, supervisors, directors. So they're used to meetings on Zoom, meetings on Microsoft Teams, and navigating that corporate space. So in my previous video, the idea was, since so many of our black women are used to navigating these corporate relationships and corporate dynamics, why not lend that to their personal romantic relationships and have a PIP, a performance improvement plan? A performance improvement plan in the corporate space is typically a 30-day plan where a direct report will meet with his or her supervisor, and together they'll sort of hammer out or hash out the details of how the current performance or state of things are, the state of things is, and both sides will agree to common language on how to move forward. A way forward that will make both sides happy, ultimately, because the goals and objectives are met. So with that being said, I wanted to speak a bit more on how to present that. So as a woman, you can go to your guy and say, hey, I'm unhappy. I am not seeing things progress the way I would like, and I'd like to discuss it. Let's talk about it. And if the guy truly is invested in the relationship or getting to know you, he'll hear you out. And as long as he's allowed to be a stakeholder or a participant in setting the ground rules, setting expectations for whatever trial period you guys agreed to. In the corporate world, a PIP is 30 days. For a dating relationship, it could be 30 days as well. Where, again, he's a stakeholder, the woman's a stakeholder. They talk about expectations, and then maybe it can be something when they outline things that need to be worked on. So, for instance, if every time there's a date and he never opens the door, and she feels like she has to be more masculine, open the door. That could be something you agree to. Hey, whenever we go to a date, please open the door. He can say, okay, I see that you feel that you want to be more feminine, so I can open the door. So that's a very simplistic example, obviously, but that could be something that's put into a PIP. Or for instance, if she feels that he doesn't call her or check on her, once a day, that could be something in the PIP. Like, hey, let's have a point of contact every day, whether it's a text or a phone call. And if he agrees, you put that in a PIP. And so on and so forth. You add items to the PIP, and then you need to make them like SMART goals, like I was saying before. Something that's specific, so like a phone call specific, measurable. Did you do the phone call once a day? Achievable, yes, it's a phone call. You can make one phone call in a 24-hour period. Is it reasonable? Yes, it's only one phone call. It's not saying you have to call every 10 minutes. Is it time restricted? Yes, we pick the day. So that'd be an example of how a PIP could be implemented. And there's an example of one metric, which would be whether the phone call was made or missed. So let me know what you guys think about that. I don't want to make the video too long, but the idea is that we're going to have PIPs in relationships, not just PIPs in corporate. So it's not a response, it's a Rob-sponse. Feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments.